Hey guys, welcome back finally to Jungle Japes. The first level of the game is actually the last level that I'm going to finish. I entered this Chunky because there's a couple of things that I want to grab right away as him, which are really fast. So let's run in here. Fortunately, a bunch of these banana porters are already active since I came in this level before. I'm going to just pop through this wall and I'm going to swim over here to get in this loading zone. Normally you're supposed to lift the rock above it, which I will do eventually, but it's quicker and cooler to go in this way. Let's grab these bananas. I'm not sure how many of these bunches I'll actually need, because there's, you know, it's the first level of the game. Even though I'm doing it with later Kongs, it's still very easy. All the bananas are pretty quick. So in here, there's like two things on either side here. You have to hit both of these switches. If you hit the second one after you hit the first one, like right after, it interrupts the cutscene, which saves a little bit of time. Like that. So that's kind of cool. And Junky's Splat's right over here, so I'm going to go get him first. Landed right on him. And I can just jump all the way back across and get the banana. Okay, if you jump during that cutscene, you can actually make it to the loading zone without actually going back in the cannon as I just did. So I'm going to grab these for probably no reason again. Like I said, there's just a lot of spare bananas in this level on my path. And I'm going to throw this rock, because it has something nice inside. So already that's 3 bananas for Chunky, because the blueprint's going to convert into a banana when I change it in its snides. So the next Kong I'm going to switch to is my favourite Kong, Lanky, because he has something back in this tunnel I can grab pretty quickly. Yeah, these guys better not hit me. They're probably mad about how much I decimated Beaver Bother in the last video, or 2 videos ago. I love hitting things without going into first person mode. It's, I don't know, it's just pretty satisfying when you can reach it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So in this one, we're supposed to kill all the enemies and then make it to the end. Got a whole minute to do it, so it's not really that hard. I'm pretty sure I remember the path you're supposed to take. I think it's like right, left, right. So that was right. Let's go down this way, and then this is left. Yep, this looks right. Okay, cool. So you pretty much have to go to every corner of this place in order to hit all the enemies. Once they're all dead, you can cross the finish line. Alright then. So heading back to the main area now. Grab this coin. 60 coins, seriously. Where would you ever spend all of this? There was no need for this much. So I'm going to take Warp 2 as a quick shortcut to get to the top of the mountain. And I'm going to jump down here because Lanky has a banana in a cage, and as I mentioned way back at the start of this series, there's a part in this level where you're supposed to hit a switch with every Kong and it opens this cage. The only Kong that I'm actually going to do that for is Chunky, because his one is like infeasible to skip. Because of the lag in this level, I can actually walk right through this wall. It's probably going to take a couple of tries because Lanky's really slow. And obviously throwing oranges would help, but then I'd have to time it, which is pretty hard. But if you point the camera out towards the main level and just keep running at this wall, eventually he should go through it. But it might take a little while to do. There we go. So I can just walk right back here and grab this. I should point out that it's a lot easier on the wall at the other side of the level next to Funky's house, just because there's like more stuff loaded at that point and you can see more, so the level lags a lot more. So up this slope that we opened in I think video 2 is Diddy Kong, is another banana for Lanky, as well as a bunch of regular bananas and the banana balloon. I really do say that word way too much, but I guess it is DK64. So Squawks like tells you to pound these pegs over here, which is kind of a dick move because doing that causes like a bunch of bees to appear. You can already see the banana flashing in there. You can see it actually a little bit transparent as well. This would be easier if I had homing ammo, but I wonder if I can play the instrument actually. Does it let me? It does. Awesome. Who needs homing ammo? And you've got all of these cheap tricks. So already we've got 3 of Lanky's bananas in just that short time span. And this also makes a fairy appear, which I'm going to run towards the door before I take a picture of it, because as we already know that makes them move slower. And I can't believe I got that. I could have sworn she was moving away right as I press B. Usually that causes it to not work, even if it still says it's green. So that refills all my stats. There's only 1 fairy left for me to get actually in the whole game, and I'll also be getting that in this video. So I'm going to head into the inside of the mountain now. There's some bananas for Lanky underwater, but I shouldn't need them. Things have been calculated so that I can pretty much just pick up the fastest ones and skip all the unnecessary ones. So here's this Splat, I'll just take care of him right now. And there was also a banana balloon here, which I'm going to shoot. They move really slow in Japes, I love it. It's like the only level where I'm actually good at aiming at all. Really no reason for me to collect any of these coins, but it's just a habit by this point. So here's a really fun minigame. We did this one as Tiny in Fungi Forest, but it involved Ponytail Twirl. This one's like the same game but without it. And it's a bit faster as well. We're just swinging from vine to vine, and that's pretty much all it is.
Well done!
Really hard to screw up. And already that's all of Lanky's bananas and his Splat. The only thing we have to get left for him is his banana medal, which I'm going to get in probably less than a minute. So yeah, Japes is, as I've mentioned before, it's pretty much like an extended tutorial. And that's true for the later Kongs as well as the earlier ones, which is fine by me. Look at the size of this thing. There's a banana bunch up here that I want to grab. Wow, this is difficult. Okay, and that's everything for Lanky and Japes. So I'm going to switch to someone else now. Tiny has a banana bunch on a tree over here, which is weird because these huts aren't actually for her, even though you can't really tell right now because they're still huts and they haven't been demolished yet. But yeah, I wanted that banana bunch. So you can see there's one for Chunky here. I'll grab that later on maybe. She also has a banana balloon all the way over here. Alright, so let's leave this area. Quick warp back to the main one. And there's one part of Jungle Japes that I haven't been to at all yet. I'm going to head there right now. It's through a couple of gates that I'm not going to bother opening because there's a cool glitch I can use to skip having to do that. If I can get on top of this vine. Just climb up to Funky's area. Basically, I want to go through this tunnel over there and go out the other end of that. So I'm going to try and walk through this wall using the same strategy that I used before. Excellent. Yeah, as I said, this part of the level is a lot laggier. I'm going to come behind Funky's house, and I need to make sure the camera's not pointed this way because then the game's going to soft lock when I do what I'm about to do, but rather pointed maybe this way, and just walk perpendicular to the house. And just make sure I'm still going the right way. I don't want to risk anything here. And just keep walking and I should hit the area. And here we go. I can grab these without actually going inside the log, which is excellent. That is all of them, right? There should be 3 bunches per log, yep. And I'm not going to come out of underneath this just yet, because I want to get the ones from this log too. And there's one more. There it is. And now I can safely come back in bounds. And Tiny has a couple of really quick bananas here, so I'm going to grab those. This will be the first of them. And she has one more in this area, which is just around the corner. It's kind of annoying how you have to be tiny to get into both of those places, but it is quicker to like come out of it and then go back in, I suppose, so I'll just do that. So in this weird beehive thing, there is a very easy quote-unquote puzzle where you have to go through this room, hit a switch, go through the next room, hit a switch, and yeah, pretty much DK64 in a nutshell right there. I can't even do it. I can't... Oh, it's because I have the gun out, wow. I thought I put it away though. Or whatever. What's with the walls in here? They're like all tie-dye. In this room it's all disco as well. There's actually a disco ball, wow. This is a very strange beehive. You probably could like orange lag in there, but you'd have to orange lag back out again, which is a nightmare. Oh, coins, must collect them. Who knows, I might need to like go play Jetpack or something. Does that require a coin? I'm not sure if it does. Playing the DK arcade did, but only the first time. So yeah, this is just like the definition of artificial length. Hit more switches to make this place seem longer than it is. But it's, you know, it's the first level, you can forgive it here. Let's grab all of these since they're right here. It's going to leave me with an odd number though, which I, well, not literally an odd number, but a strange number, which I don't like. But it has been routed, and I know where there are 7 other bananas that I can pick up to give me the banana medal. So I can safely leave here. Oops, in there. One more thing to quickly grab is Tiny is back in this tunnel over here. As you can see, the gate has now been opened. Switches are not pressed. I can't get back in, can I? No, I can't. Whatever. I'll just open the gate the next time. It's no big deal. And so yeah, as I was saying, the gate isn't actually open. It just looked like it was from that side because you're not supposed to ever be on that side without it being already open. So I guess they never made it. They never programmed the back side of it. I can just open it. So there's still 2 more bananas to grab as Tiny, but I'm gonna come back to her later on and get them. For now I'm gonna switch to Chunky because there's a couple things I need to do as him. And they pretty much all involve being Hunky Chunky, which is great because he is the best part of this game. A couple banana bunches up here that I want to pick up first. I don't want to go in the bonus barrel just yet until I have all of these, so I don't get confused and like forget which trees I've done and which ones I haven't. So one more. See, I think I've got this tree. I have. This must be the one I didn't get. Yep, there it is. And now I can go in the bonus barrel. And it's this game again. But this one's a lot easier because this is the first one they expected you to do, so there's only one little bomb car. So as long as you can keep your distance from them, you'll pretty much be safe, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're safe. I can just break now and I'll be good. This one is like so much easier than the other 2, especially the one in Castle. That was a nightmare. I'm gonna switch back into Hunky Chunky because I'm gonna need them again for something coming up. I can also grab this in the air. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump through this beehive. like that. Because that puts me in here, and it means that I'm hunky chunky in an area where you're never supposed to be hunky chunky. So I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna try and wedge myself into this wall. Very carefully, because I don't want to go too far out of bounds. I guess this is easier said than done, because he doesn't seem to want to cooperate right now. Okay, I got it. So now I can just inch my way past this. And no need for Rambi. Can I pull out the camera as hunky chunky? I can, excellent. And that is the final fairy. She should give me some text that the other fairies don't give me. Yep, there it is. Excellent. So with that taken care of, I can run in here. Can I pull out the gun? No, I can't. Well, I need to switch back to regular chunky anyway, so it's no big deal, because you can't hit this switch unless you're regular chunky. I should not have hit that just now. I'm really going to have to hustle now. Alright, let's do this. I hit none of them, that's ridiculous. Why can't I do this? This is retarded. I'm not moving. I'm just gonna wait for like this to run out and then do it again. I should have hit those banana balloons before I hit that, but what can you do? So I'm not going to run too far back there, because then I'll clip through the Rambi gate and I won't be able to get back in unless I go back and get hunky chunky again and glitch out of bounds again, and it's just going to be a huge hassle, so I'll just hang out in here. So yeah, Chunky doesn't actually have a hut in the Cranky area. This is like his alternative to that. Unfortunately, as I mentioned just a second ago, like most things in the game, the Rambi gate it doesn't exist from the other side, so I can just pop right through it. And I can head back to the main area now. It's definitely faster to just run through than to go to Cranky's and hit Warp 4. So back up this vine again. Probably could have skipped a couple banana bunches, because as you can see there's some directly on my path right now. This is not good. Okay, cool. And that's everything for Chunky in this level, which means it's now time to start handing in the blueprints. Get ready guys, this is going to be long. This is probably the best part of any speedrun of this game though. It's probably the only part where you can really take a break and just chill for a couple minutes. Yeah, I hope you like that sound, the old banana sound, because we're going to hear it a lot right now. Like 8 times for every Kong except for DK, where it's going to be twice. Because I already handed some of his in. And this of course is going to give me a lot more time on the Blastomatic, which I've already shut off. Like how Chunky and Stein are just like standing there looking at each other, it must be so awkward. There's a couple of like different animations that can happen when you first enter Snides to like hand in some blueprints as a Kong. I'm not really sure what determines that. As far as I can tell, it's always the same one when you hand them all in at once though, so who knows. Alright, let's switch to DK and hand in the remaining ones from him. Don't talk to me, just give me some bananas. This one's nice and quick at least. I guess I'll put an annotation at the start of this thing in case anybody wants to skip all of it. But I can't imagine why you would. I mean, it's just so satisfying to like see so many golden bananas collected at once. Diddy also has 8. Obviously he doesn't want to hand them in though, he's just kinda hugging the wall right there. So yeah, as you can probably guess, my banana count is going to be almost complete after this whole section is over. There are 201 total bananas in the game, 200 regular ones and a 201st special one, which of course is also needed for 101%, so I will be collecting it. But when I leave Jungle Japes, if everything has been done correctly, if I've gotten all of the bananas, haven't missed a thing, then I should have 199. You would think one of the Kongs, probably Chunky, would just like come in here and take the place down and get the whole banana horde from upstairs. Wouldn't you? I mean, aren't they like really needing these things back or something? And Snide's like holding out on everyone. What a dick. So I still need to get Lanky's banana medal. Fortunately I can just grab it here. Oh wait, no, I already got it. I'm retarded. Never mind. At least I got to collect some coins. And Lanky also has 8 blueprints to turn in. So that's 1. That's 2. I'm not going to count these. Like, it's slow enough, everyone can count it if they want. Jungle Japes is such a fast level and you get so much stuff in such a short period of time. It's kind of like how Crystal Caves was really like compact as well, and you got so much crap really quickly there. But this level is actually fun, unlike Crystal Caves, which makes this one of the best parts of a playthrough, I think. I guess doing some of this stuff without the glitches would be quite a bit slower though. Like having to go and hit all those huts at Cranky's for every single Kong. It makes this level seem a lot longer than it is, but it's actually really, really quick. The bananas are all in plain sight, you can pick them up very quickly if you use glitches. So this is the final visit to Snide's. After this, every blueprint will be handed in and the little map thing will be complete. And we'll get a cool bonus afterwards. Totally something that I'm going to use a lot, I'm sure. What's up with Snide? Is he like a drug addict or something? He's constantly sniffing. Maybe he's allergic to apes. Like, it's kind of hard to tell if that thing that he has on his head is like his hair or a mask. I'm pretty sure it is a mask though. But from this distance it looks kind of like he has Elvis hair or something. I used to think that when I was a kid. Okay, it looks like the count is good. So, yeah, I've unlocked a bonus. Let's look at the blueprints first. It's complete, which means I've got a lot of time on the Blastomatic, which, as I mentioned, I've already taken care of. The bonus, when you press C up, is you get to replay some of the minigames, not all of them, just pretty much the worst ones. I mean, we've got Beaver Bother, we've got Big Bug Bash. Where's Searchlight Seek? Oh, there it is, of course. Of course. So pretty much all the best ones are in here. This one right here is the one where you have to like protect the fairies. This is the one where you have to keep the turtle spinning. Crazy Kong Clamor, what one's that? Oh yeah, that's the one where you have to like hit a Kong, or don't hit a Kong, you have to hit the golden banana instead. Bonkers Barrel Bandit. I don't remember what that one is. It's probably the stupid roulette thing. This one is, yeah, we've seen Kremling Kosh a billion times, where you just have to hit the Kremlings as they pop up. So pretty much all of the worst minigames are available here and nothing else is. Thanks DK64. So we're not quite done. As I mentioned earlier, there's still 2 more bananas to get as Tiny. I'm going to get them right now. First one involves going through this wall again. Might take a couple tries. I could like do a long jump or like a slide kick or something. That would give her more speed, but it also means that she might just slide back in bounds as soon as she touches the wall. I find it safer to just walk through. So there's a tunnel down there. I need to like ponytail twirl across it so that I don't land inside it, because that would be the worst thing. I need to stay out of bounds. Okay, so yeah, here's her banana. And she has just one more to collect in here. Let me just pop out of this gate. And it is back in the tunnel near the start of the level. So I'm going to head over there right now and get it. I also need a banana medal, but that will be taken care of right here. I don't need to bother getting that one, or that one. I'm just going to skip them. Because I already know there's a bunch up here. Okay then. So here's the final bonus barrel of the game. And it's a really crappy one because of depth perception. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the coins are, but if you just kind of stick around the perimeter, you can probably get them pretty quickly. I want to get all the upper ones first, actually. Pretty sure there's one more. Yep, 2 more. At least the ones on the bottom are real easy to get. And the last one's right there. And with that, I now have every banana for every Kong for every level, and all of the banana medals too. I'm just going to quickly make sure that I do have everything for everyone. Okay, excellent. I'm going to exit the level because there's still something else I want to do in this video before we wrap things up here. Why did I don't know. Maybe I just can't get enough of this level. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to stay as Tiny because it involves her. I'm going to head back out to the Banana Fairy Island where I got the camera in the very first video. Because she still has a banana on that island and I can go and pick it up really easily now. So you're supposed to come back here and hit a switch, open this gate. I am going to do that just in case this glitch screws up a little bit, because it can sometimes, but I'm still going to show off the glitch way to get this. And that is to use the swim through shores glitch. Just mashing B right now so she pops through the island. I think I'm stuck. Yep, I got stuck. I don't want to pick it up. I want to like actually show off how to do this. Normally you wouldn't do it from such a weird part of the island. You'd probably do it from the other side. Okay, so now I'm not under, even though it really felt like she was, because she kind of popped. Usually when you pop a little bit, it means they're under the island. Okay, now I'm definitely under the island, so I'm going to try and land underneath the banana. Oh, of course, the gate's down there now. Kind of tricky to navigate when it's like this. I'm just going to try and jump into it. There we go. The reason I opened the gate anyway was because sometimes, like when you try and jump like that, she ends up actually behind the gate and then you can't open it from the backside. So I'm going to enter this. Since I got all the fairies, I can also talk to the Great Fairy. I guess that's her name, the Great Banana Fairy. And that opens this door, which has a special banana for us. All of the bananas in this game have the Nintendo logo on them, but this one over here has the Rare logo on it. Let's just take a look at it for a sec. So yeah, this giant banana is the 201st banana. As you can see, Tiny now has 6 out of 5 for DK Isles. She's the only Kong, and this is the only part of the game where that can happen. And that's actually everything. That's everything in the game that I need to collect to get 101% has now been done. The only thing left is to actually do the final boss. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.